Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Phantasy Calradia Let's Play. So, I have gotten a few suggestions from you guys, and one of which was to head down to the south here, because apparently there's a lot of mummies running around that are fairly easy to defeat, so I'd like to find that out for myself. Normally, this early in a playthrough, I would stay very, very far away from Serenid territory, because desert bandits are death for young characters, but I'm willing to give it a shot and see what happens. Also, I'm going to completely change... Where the hell am I? There we are. I'm going to completely change Aiden's loadout here because he is probably best suited as like sort of mage character, and so this heavy armor is just going to slow him down and make him less effective. So I'm going to take this armor, and for now I'll just give him this elven stuff because it's not going to hurt his magic, whereas this had a -10 modifier. So we'll throw that on. It's at least, you know, decent. Actually, this is a little bit better, isn't it? Yeah, this has a 0 penalty. Well, it's not a penalty, it's just 0. So we'll have him wear that, and those look ridiculous, so no. That's also a -3. That's a -3 as well. I'll just have you wear like no helmet then. Maybe, possibly. Hold one of these stupid knives for me, and I'm gonna take that helmet off of you so you're not suffering any penalties. Oh, that's gonna be an issue as well. That's -2. I'll have to find something for you to wear on your hands that's not gonna hurt your magic ability, but for now that should work. I'll try to get him something that will actually boost his magic. And then, let's see here. I think Darius Swordflame is going to get the chainmail that we just freed up. And a helmet as well. Actually, you know what? You can have my old helmet. How about that? It's a little bit fancier looking. And he has spells. I don't know if he will actually use them or not. We'll find out. I may need to teach him magic before he can actually use them. So Darius is now equipped a little bit better for, you know, what he's all about. And for Barrick, I think what you're wearing is probably the best thing I have for you. Although a shield certainly wouldn't hurt. I don't know that that maul is a great weapon for you to be using. I'll see if I can get him a shield and then give him one of these elven swords that is possibly better than what he has. Actually, no, his is pretty good. Maybe I'll give him a short sword, though, just so he's a little bit more balanced. But these are pretty cool looking, actually. And, yeah, you know what? Take that one so I don't accidentally sell it. And I'll try to get you a shield and some better armor. And you can have a helmet. Protect your noggin. There we go. So, hopefully we can heal up a bit on our way south. But that's the plan, so let's get moving. I think we'll go this way. And we may get utterly obliterated, we may not, but we'll certainly find out. Alright, so I figured we'd stop off in a town just to make sure we've got supplies and stuff before we head out into the desert. So I'm going to visit the tavern first. We'll see if maybe there's some mercenaries here worth hiring. Nizar, no. Elite Strange Mercenary, huh? How much do you guys cost? Oh, no thank you. Not for that much. Yeah, I think we're alright. What about... We could visit the Guildmaster, but I don't think we have enough to... I suppose we could. I suppose we could, especially since... Ooh, it might be worth grabbing holy symbols, because if I want to turn anybody into clerics... Or actually, I'm not sure how that works, because as the player, if you want to be a cleric... Or say, I think paladins work the same way. You need a holy symbol to draw power from in your inventory. So I would think that for companion characters doing the same, they might need to like, oh, you can't even equip it there, so maybe not. I don't know. Maybe they have their own inventories. I'm not sure, but let's sell off a lot of this junk. Actually, I'll sell it in the arms merchant just so this doesn't get all cluttered. But we'll get rid of all this. Are these any good? Maybe I'll keep one of them. That one's not damaged, so I think I'll keep that one. That's a cool looking sword, so I'll hang on to that. Is that the same thing? Okay. That war blade is, yeah, that can go. That hits pretty hard, so I think I'll keep it. What's the reach on that compared to mine? It's the same. I need a longer weapon. I'd rather not use swords, but I may have to. In fact, that's got a decent... Oh, no, it doesn't. 86. I was looking at the speed rating. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and take our money from that. Actually, before I do... Oh, man, that's like all of my money, though. Just give me a regular round shield. And, you know, you can have that, too. Okay, so we'll get 800, which is not great, but not terrible. And you know what? Rusty Iron Mace. Reach 95. Yeah, you know what? That's worth it to me. I'm going to grab that. We'll hang on to these because I like the idea of using, you know, maces and stuff. We'll see if we can find other people that can make use of them. But actually, how much more is this one? Yikes. I've got money, though. And that thing hits like a truck, so you know what? We're going to do it. Oh, wait. That's the two-hander. Are these all two-handers? They are. Oh, man. What a fool I am. Good thing I noticed that before I bought it. But yeah, I'm not going to bother then. I guess I'll stick with what I have for now. I just wish it wasn't so damn short. I can't reach anything from horseback with it. 38, 37. I don't recall which one I was using now. I don't think it matters all that much. Whoops. I think it's just 1 damage point, yeah. So, we'll get our 800 coins from that, and if there's any better armor here, I'll consider it. But I don't want to... I could buy another one of these. I'm reluctant to do that yet, because I'm still working on this, and so it might change. I don't know yet, but I don't want to outfit my whole party in it if I'm going to like tweak it significantly. But I guess it wouldn't hurt. I think the shoulder one is still bugged. Yeah, the pauldrons aren't working properly because I took them from an older mod. Yeah, we'll do it. Okay, so head back. And Barrick, you're going to be the first one that gets some proper armor. Or should I give... I don't know. I could give it to Aiden because it's not going to give him any magic penalties. Or I could give it to Darius because he's actually like a paladin character, or at least he is supposed to be. And that is technically better. So yeah, you know what? You take it. And now you look a little bit cooler on horseback there. And Barrick, you can have his armor, which is only 1 point worse. You can also have this shield. I don't know that I want you to use them all, but you can keep it on your back for now. And should I keep like an elven short sword on me just in case? I don't know. I don't like that it equips in the dagger slot. 86. I might roll with this sword for a while. Yeah, I think I'll run with this sword just for a little bit. Again, I'd rather use something more suited to a cleric, but because they're just so ineffective from horseback, I think this is better for the time being. I should also buy food while we're here. That is something I completely forgot, but we only have the one thing of food, so that is going to be a problem sooner rather than later. Exquisite cheese. I don't like, or I like cheese a lot, but I don't know that I like it that much. Just give me a little bit of everything. Okay. And then I'm actually going to go ahead and meet with the guildmaster because I have so much money with me that it might be worth investing it here. This could potentially be a very wealthy area. None of the other places we visited have been that great. Alright, Mr. Guildmaster. Let's see about the wealth of this town. Let's see. So Veluca's actually the wealthiest right now. This place is actually not particularly great. Maybe we should head to Veluca then. We're not that far from it. Let's see what we could potentially make here though. I don't know why they know or trust me, but fine. 263, no, that's not very good. 323, it's okay for a brewery. It's actually pretty good for a brewery. Tannery, 108. Wine press, 1,000. It's pretty good. We've seen better than that, though. Oil press, ironworks, weavery and dye works. That's pretty good. Almost 2,000. And what about these other ones? 474. Yeah, let's build a weavery and dye works here. That's going to cost me quite a bit, but it should end up paying for itself fairly quickly. It'll take a week to build, and then I guess if our profits hold constant, about 6 weeks to pay itself off, and then we'll be pure profit from there. Okay, so let's start heading into the desert and looking for mummies. Let's see. This is the Dark Elves, if I recall correctly. We'll try to avoid them. I don't know if we're immediately hostile with them. I'm pretty sure we are, just because they are... Oh, you are Serenade troops, okay. Because they're one of like the quote-unquote evil races. So I would just assume that they'll work the same as the orcs and the undead and whatnot. Mummies, 51 of them though. That might be a problem. Yeah, that's a lot of mummies. And I don't know how strong they are. And they seem pretty intent on following me, so that's not a promising sign. Maybe if I can get them to attack the manhunters and then kind of jump in at my leisure. We've got deserters that are following me. There's 10 of them. Drow Tower Wizards. That might be a problem, because I imagine wizards are pretty strong. How is our party looking? Everybody's a bit injured. But, is my horse like dead or something? Why don't I have a horse? I'm gonna have to steal somebody's horse. Well, I can ride any of these, so give me the saddle horse. Okay. 10 on 13. I don't love the idea of that, but we'll try it. It's better than fighting 60 mummies. I just imagine they're going to riddle us with magic and we're all going to die. But, here we go. Everybody come back, please. There we go. In fact, archer types in the back there, infantry here, cavalry go off to the side, and apparently these guys are all on foot, so I should be able to harass them quite a bit, and I don't think they're going to be too keen on engaging in melee. Oh, they're fast. Somebody threw haste on him. He's like running with my horse. It's ridiculous. I'm thinking with mages, we got to charge, so infantry go. God, my keyboard's like all over the place. Cavalry go. And I forgot to give, what's-her-face that bow. I need to do that. The ambush bow that we picked up is, like, perfect for her. Assuming she can use it, which I don't see why she wouldn't be able to use it. But they don't seem too bad here. I mean, being on horseback, we obviously have a huge advantage, and they're not particularly strong in melee combat. Bloodying this elven sword here. Oh, that was a bit early. And Darius is trained for this type of stuff here, slaying evil wizards and whatnot. Seems to be doing pretty good at it, or maybe not as well as I am, but he's trying. Did I not hit any of you with that? It looked like my sword went right through you. Oh, they keep dodging it, that's why. These mountain halberdiers were like the best investment I've ever made. There we go. Double swing got him. And oh, he dodged that. And he's gonna get away. Well, that went pretty well actually, all things considered. One of my mountain halberdiers was killed, unfortunately. We'll have to try to get more of those, but we were able to kill 9 of them and rout 1. We'll see what they dropped. Do we want mummies? I don't think we want mummies. But troops are troops. We're not the type. No. If they had been anything else, maybe. But the fact that they're undead, we can't abide by undead in our party. As much as I'd like to recruit them just for some extra strength, no, we're role playing this, and so I'm not going to take them. I've leveled up, but nobody else has. Okay, so let's take care of that then. Right. I don't need leadership. I already have plenty, and honestly, we don't need our party any bigger. I think faith would be good. Anything that's going to improve my combat skills would be great. Trainer's already maxed. Tactics would be useful. Pathfinding would be useful. Hell, inventory management so we can bring more food and loot. Yeah, let's throw a point into intelligence, and we'll go for intelligence 18, because that should. No, I think faith is governed by charisma, so I'm gonna need to do that eventually if I want to get my faith up. But staying alive is more important than just improving our magic a little bit. So I'll do a point into pathfinding and a point into tactics. Actually, scratch that. I will go intelligence, I will go pathfinding, but tactics don't help me that much because I only have 12 people anyways. It's not like I'm deploying 50 versus 75 or something, where, you know, that would actually matter. I'm only ever going to have 12 because that's all I have. So instead, I think I will go inventory management. More loot means more money, and obviously that is something that could greatly benefit us. I don't think we'll catch you, but oh, apparently we will. I forgot how fast we were. Okay, I was hoping we could take him prisoner and sell him, but fine. Let's see. Who will take him? Oh, apparently my horse is faster than yours. Alright. Let's see. Give me holy throwing maces. And I got him right in the face. Got him. Cool. Didn't up my throwing skill, though. Well, he was wounded. Can we take him prisoner? We can. Fantastic. I bet wizards sell for a lot. Alright, so I am still not, you know, too keen on taking on mummies, but it's not that I mind fighting mummies, just that I mind fighting 60 of them. Let's head to this town and maybe we can grab some more mercenaries there. If we can bolster our party a little bit, I don't mind fighting 2-to-1 odds or whatever. Just, you know, 5-to-1 is a bit much. 60 mummies, 4.1, 4.3. You're never going to catch them, so I'm not going to bother trying to get involved in that. If he could catch them, I would wait and jump in on it, but he's not going to. Moving carefully here. I don't want to fast forward smack into an enemy party, so keeping a very close eye on what I'm doing so we can stay alive here. Okay, so we made it. Let's jump into the tavern. And what do we got going on here? We got a ransom broker. That's fantastic because we can sell this wizard. Let's see. What do you go for? 266. That's pretty good. It's pretty good for a single wizard. So we'll do that. Who's all here? Deshavi and Clethy. We're not going to recruit you guys. Lesser mercenary mage. There's 6 of you for 1,000. I don't think so. Or, you know what? I'll give you guys a tryout. We'll see how you do. There's nobody else here. Okay. Well, I did come from mercenaries after all, and so they are mercenaries. We'll give them a go. I've heard that mages as troops are very, very good. We'll see. We'll see how they do. We didn't get any loot from that battle, which is disappointing. And I don't think we have enough to invest any further. Possibly. But if we did a Weavery and Dye Works, it would be 12,000. That would leave me very broke. So that's probably not the best idea. But we'll see. That actually reminds me. Let's see. What is our weekly budget looking like? So we have 2 Dye Works. They should be making us quite a bit of money. Yeah, I mean, I would have roughly 3,000 left if I bought another Dye Works. And we should be turning a profit of 3,500. So I think we'd be safe. We'd effectively double our treasury the next time the pay came around. So, oops, not what I intended to do at all there. Into the streets. Alright, and here's the Guildmaster. Let's see. First of all, what's the wealth of this place like? Richer than 18, so it's like in the top third, roughly. It's good to know. So if we were to buy land here, what would a Dye Works net us here? Almost 2,000. I think that's worth it. Let's look at the other stuff though, just to make sure there isn't one that's a better investment, because that is the most expensive one. 2,000 is a great profit, don't get me wrong, but if there's something that gets us like 15,000 or 1,500 for significantly less money down, that would obviously be preferable. 273, no. 800 is not nearly enough, especially since that's a little more than half of 12,000, and we'd be making less than half of what the Dye Works would get us. So that's not great. Yeah, same thing here. That's basically 3/4 of the 12 we'd be paying, and that's not 3/4 of what we'd be making. So no. Oil press, same thing. We're basically making like 60%, roughly, maybe like 55-60% of what we'd be making for 12,000 down. So that's a terrible investment compared to the Dye Works. That's a terrible loss. So yeah, I think this makes by far the most sense. So there we go. And that's going to leave me near being broke, but the next time we get paid, we should make a profit and effectively double our money. And then the following week we'll be making a lot more than that. So the undead are down here. I'm wondering if we just should kind of wander toward them and see what we run into. Our party's a little bit more substantial at this point, so we should be able to handle slightly bigger threats. But that all kind of hinges on how effective the mages are. We don't have a lot of infantry to protect them, and so they might just kind of crumble right away. Let's cut this way. We're kind of riding off into the wastes. Oh, we ran into something. Oh boy. 16 versus 13. Okay, so they think they can win because they initiated this fight, but I am glad it's not like 60 or something. Okay. Oh, the problem is some of them are mounted. So let's see. Archers there, infantry there, cavalry here. And I'm going to try to head them off if I can help it. Let's see. Come at me. Oh, man. Right. Well, let's get some weapons in here. And I'll shoot you right in the chest with a holy mace. Let's kind of lure them back this way. And you guys seem to be pretty immune to magic. You know what? That's not working. Let's try to cut him off his horse. It'll be a lot less dangerous if we do that. Alright. Really, these horses are pretty strong. Alright, infantry, do your thing. Cavalry, do your thing. But it looks like we've taken down their cavalry at this point. I cut down... Oh, wow, those guys go down pretty easy. I trampled that one to death. I didn't even hit him with the sword. I don't know if thrusting with this weapon is particularly great. Oh, that's a dangerous looking hammer you got there, pal. Ooh, yeah, please don't swing that at me anymore. In fact... Oh, yeah, let's get way away from you. Horse, you run free so that you don't get lamed. And I'm just gonna dome this guy with a few throwing weapons. Come on, come on, swing away. There we go. Maybe he'll drop that weapon. And then we got the hammer guy over here. They move really slow though, so they're actually pretty easy to defeat. And I missed, but our dwarfish friend got him. That helmet looks great on him, by the way. And there's a victory. Darius was knocked out, but otherwise we were fine. We killed all the enemies. We rescued a dark mage, a necromancer, a shadow, and mummy veteran footmen. Because, of course, we are, you know, trying to play sort of neutral good. None of these really fit. So I'm going to have to let them all go, which kind of kills me, but just going to have to let it happen. So what did they drop? They dropped a bunch of good equipment. That hammer did get dropped as well. I'm wondering if I'd be better off taking... That's worthless. Like the headgear over a spiked club that nobody's going to use. Because somebody can make use of helmets, obviously. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that. I wish the Great Hammer was lootable, but, you know, it happens. So, I'm going to just leave it on the ground. I don't want my heroes equipping themselves. I don't trust them to do it effectively. So, right, you... I need to give you this bow. 21, 18, power draw 2. Perfect. And we can sell that now. Arrows, these are much better, but you can keep those too so you have extra ammo. And that warblade is good enough. I could give you that instead, but it's shorter and doesn't hurt the enemy quite as much, so I think you're better off with that. And then let's see, everybody's got helmets and such. Yeah, you could use some gloves, so let's do that next. The thing is, that's +1. I think your gloves are better. And since you're not fighting in... Oh, it's the same. Whatever. Since you're not fighting in melee combat, it really doesn't matter what you have on. That's a -3. That's a -3. I don't think we're going to find any headgear for him that isn't going to take a penalty. So whatever. Just wear that for now. Barrack, these gloves look a little bit better. So go ahead and wear those. And... wondering if the military hammer is a better weapon for you. Like, that's a cool looking sword and all, but this is a better weapon. Go ahead and use that. Or I could even give him one of these morning stars, to be honest. I'm not trying to build him as like a cleric or a paladin, though. He's, you know, he's a bard. So I don't want to give him like weapons that, you know, I would use necessarily, but since the weapons that I would use tend to be the best weapons we have, you know, it's just kind of working out that way. And let's see, Frurin, is this axe better than your axe? 38, 32, that is better. So go ahead and take that. We'll sell this one. And you can't use it, you're not strong enough. I'm going to hold on to that though. That seems like a really good weapon. And then I've got a Volge as well. Question is, who can I give that to? Nayla, how do you feel about Volges? That seems like kind of an orky weapon. I'll let you use it. We'll see how you do with it. And I think that's pretty much it. Let me see. 25. I suppose I could give her one of these Gambesons. They're slightly better. No, they're not. Nope. That one is, though. Of course, there's no female body thing for it, but that's fine. It's a significant upgrade for her. She's not using magic, so it doesn't really matter in that regard. It may slow her down a bit, but I'm not too concerned about that. As long as she's sitting still and firing, it's fine. Okay. So, let's ride around a little bit more. We'll try to find some more fights and level up some people. We're not leveling up as quickly because we've already hit the first couple, and those are always the easiest, of course. Let's see, are you immediately hostile to me? You're not pursuing me, so I guess not. I'm wondering then if we can go into the Obsidian Spire. Hold on, there's a party there. Skeletons. And they are immediately cutting after me, so let's go the other way. Yeah, oh, hold on. What is that? Oh, a Lich King, okay. But yeah, they seem pretty disinterested in me, so I think we can actually go in here. Nope, no we can't. Alright, well, I suppose it was worth a try. So let's visit this town and sell some stuff. Unless, of course, we run into an enemy along the way, and then we'll fight them. I need to be very careful, though, because obviously we're, you know, playing a dangerous game running around in the desert, fast-forwarding. So weekly budget's in, and wow, the die works at Jalkala is not doing great. 624 is pathetic. I wonder if they're having a lot of, like, bandit problems or something. Either way, we made almost 3,000, so we almost doubled our money. It should have been 35, but again, this didn't make nearly as much as it was supposed to. Okay, so we've made it to town here. We'll jump into the tavern first. Let's see if there's any mercenary cavalry. Would be a nice pickup. And Barambert, let's have a word with you. Here it comes, Fizzle. Damn, another failed prank. Oh, who are you? Is smoke coming from under your beard, Master Gnome? Whoa, that smells. Hey, have you ever eaten penguin? It's sad that they can't fly. Hey, what are you wearing? Armor is great. I once made a set of armor impervious to fireballs, but the guy drowned. Too bad, really. Maybe if their wings were bigger. What? That's what I'll do. I'll make wings for penguins. I'm so lost. I'll have to put the repeating crossbow aside for a bit. You know, if he would have used a breathing tube like I suggested, he wouldn't have drowned. But boy, dwarves can get really stubborn. Hey, where are you going? Can I come? Yeah, sure. Kind of annoying, man. So we got a gnome with us, Barambert. He's one of the new companions added. And I'll throw some gear on him in a second. Let's see. 4 mercenary cav for 1,500. Yeah, we'll grab some mercenary cav. They won't slow us down, and we could definitely use the extra fighting strength. So let's see about equipping you. We'll go into here first and unload what we've got, and then if they have anything worthy of taking, maybe we'll pick it up. That can go. We'll hang on to that for now. I suppose my robes can go as well. So can that. Let's get these weapons up here where they'll be a little bit more useful or noticeable. You know what? That arming sword can probably go too. Plain cavalry shield. He might need a shield, so let's hang on to those. Those are inferior to this armor, so we'll do that. And that's not a whole lot of money, but that's fine. At least our inventory's a bit cleared out. And then we'll see what his inventory looks like. Oh, not what I was intending to do there. Barambert, let's see about your gear. So he's got a hammer, not a very good one. Repeating crossbow, that sounds pretty cool. And some bolts. So, can you wear... Oh, I forgot to sell this. Can you wear that? You can, fantastic. How about that? No, not strong enough. Well, I'll hang on to that just in case. Here's a shield for you. And honestly, that hammer can go. It's kind of pathetic, actually. This is better in just about every respect, so maybe I'll give you that. Or I could give you this. But this is faster. Yeah, let's keep you nice and quick. Alright, that works for me. And you should probably be with the not cavalry, with the archers. You guys are archers as well, good. Let's see, infantry, cavalry, everybody's in the right slot, right? It seems like it. Yeah. And let's make sure you guys see some fighting. Okay, so let's unload his extra gear that we just unequipped, and then I think we'll be on our way. So that I meant to sell, and that stuff can go too. So it's 150 extra coins, which is not much, but I'll take it. And we already hit the tavern. Don't need to talk to the guildmaster. We don't have enough money to do anything. So I think we'll call it here for today. I'd like to explore around the desert a little bit more and fight some of those mummies. It looks like most of them were kind of over in this area, so we'll have to venture back to the west a bit. But I would like to fight more of them. We just need a little bit stronger party, but now that we're up to 23, I think we've got a reasonable chance of taking something, you know, like 40 or 50. I could be wrong, but, you know, there's only one way to find out. So I'd like to try it at least, and now that our, you know, our characters are all healed up as well, I think we're poised to at least give it a shot and see how it goes. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Phantasy Calradia with you, and I look forward to seeing you guys back here for the next episode.